Just when NASA was starting to gain some momentum, disaster struck in the worst possible way. On January 27, 1967, during a routine ground test, the crew of Apollo 1, Gus Grissom, Ed White, and Roger Chaffee were inside the command module, practicing for their upcoming launch. Which should have been a simple dress rehearsal turned into one of the darkest days in NASA's history. A fire suddenly broke out inside the capsule. Because the cabin was filled with pure oxygen, the flames spread incredibly fast, faster than anyone could react. In less than a minute, the fire became an inferno. The three astronauts desperately tried to escape, but the hatch design made it almost impossible to open quickly. All three men tragically lost their lives that day. The entire nation was shocked. These weren't just test pilots, they were national heroes. Gus Grissom was a veteran of 2 previous space flights, Ed White had made America's first spacewalk, and Roger Chaffee was the rookie of the crew. Their deaths hit NASA and the American public extremely hard. The investigation that followed was brutal and honest. It revealed serious design flaws. The pure oxygen atmosphere was extremely dangerous, the hatch was too complicated to open in an emergency, and there were too many flammable materials inside the capsule. This tragedy forced NASA to completely stop the Apollo program for nearly 2 years. Everything was redesigned from scratch: the spacecraft, the procedures, the safety systems, even the way they thought about risk. The famous saying, "failure is not an option," was born from this painful lesson. Many people inside NASA later said that the Apollo 1 fire, as horrible as it was, ultimately saved future missions. It created a new culture of safety and thoroughness that would define NASA for decades to come. But at that moment, it felt like the dream of landing on the moon might be over before it even truly began.